Yeah, so I'm just going to dust everything off with the broom. Get it all cleaned off as best I can, all loose dust. And it'll just fall down on the rug. I'll vacuum it up later. Then I'm going to tape everything off. And maybe lay down some old rags or a tarp or something. I'm pretty good when I'm painting, but sometimes I drip like everybody else. So we'll get onto that. I had it shook at the store, so it should be good to go. I like to do the cutting first. So I'll do the edging. And then we'll come along with a roller. I just wanted to update you too on my nature fridge. It's working phenomenally. But I had to block the hole a bit because it's screwed closed, but doesn't close 100%. But now we're at 3 degrees and I don't want to turn into a freezer. But it's about minus 20 outside and 3°C in the fridge, so it's perfect. It's so good, in fact, that I unplugged my electric fridge, just using it for storage, like for water and drinks and whatnot. That way I save on power quite a bit, because that was sucking the most power that I use, is the fridge. So I got the nature fridge for about 3 months here while it stays below zero. Or close to zero. And then out in the garage I have a deep freeze. And for the past week and a half, I've been using it as a freezer. Well, it's a deep freezer, but it's not plugged yet either. But with the cold temperatures, it's keeping things frozen. So I'll have a no power freezer, no power fridge for about 3 months here. And then by that time I'll have my solar built up enough, or it'll be sunny enough or whatever that I could, if I want, I'll run them again. Probably run them for the summer, and winter we just unplug them. I don't know if anyone else does that, but it's working good for me. Okay, on to the painting. Okay, edging's done. Now on to the roller. Oh, that's going to cover nice. Okay, painting's done. I got, there's primer in the paint, so I just do one good coat. Good enough for my wife. And I got the trim for the perimeter, but nothing for the not perimeter. So I'm going to go out to the garage. Well, I call it a garage, but it's basically a shop garage, whatever you want to call it. And I got to rip some 1x4s in half for the other trim. But yeah, it's going better than I anticipated. I don't know why I'm so surprised that I can get things done, but such is life. Oh, and also I want to mention, see, I got all these papers that I'm using for drip and trim cutting in and whatnot, and droppings for the paint. Oh, I didn't drop too much. But then I reuse all this for fire starter, because when you're off grid, you've got to try and waste nothing. Note to self also, don't step on the stir stick with your sock. I did that, but I caught it in time so I pulled my sock off. So now I got one sock, one not socked. That's okay. Okay, I got to rip this 1x4 in half if the generator starts. Just show you my little deep freeze that I was talking about earlier. We got food stored, solid as a rock. No power needed. Okay, let's see if this will start. should, but a lot of things should work, and they don't always. Oh, she's cold. On. What the hell? Well, too cold or something. Let's try the smaller one. Champion. See if the Champion will go. Too frickin' cold. Can't believe it. Yeah, got the Champion going. Good old Champion. Let's see if I can rip that board. Died. Not too much luck today. Not enough power, I guess. Okay, the Champion just doesn't have the power to run the DeWalt table saw. You think it would? It puts out 1200 watts, starting 1500 and running 1200. And I can't get this big bitch going, Predator. Too cold. But gotta go to plan C, I guess. That was A, B, C. I got a generator right inside the cabin, which was a good idea. And it vents outside through the wall. So I'll have to plug it on that outside plug-in, run a cord, and get it done that way. out of the room. Haha, there we go. I always like to pre-drill holes. Less chance of splitting. Should level, should be good. Beautiful. Sweet. There we go. One wall complete. Paint, trim. I think it looks pretty good. And fire back on. Now I got to get onto the ceiling and the other wall. One room at a time, and we'll slowly get her. Catch you on the next video.